Hello, my YouTube family. This is the OG Crypto Nuja coming at you with some juicy news. But before I begin, let me say I'm not a financial advisor. Anything you see or hear in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Remember to do your own research and consult with a qualified professional before making investment decisions. Okay, taking a look at the crypto market cap, it is 1.23 trillion, is up 1.7%. Bitcoin is coming in at number one at 30,651. Ethereum is coming in at number two at 1,885, and I believe XRP is coming in at number six at 49 cents. Taking a look at crypto bubbles, it looks like it's mostly green, with Bitcoin Cash coming in as a top gainer, up 29.8%. The fear and greed index is in greed at 65. Watch a Guru put this thing out just in. SEC approves first leverage Bitcoin futures ETF. Okay, so we're still waiting for the spot Bitcoin ETF, but we got the leverage one. Sounds like SEC. Moving on from there, we had John Dean who responded to that, and he responded to a tweet from Simon Dixon, where he wrote, "Spot Bitcoin ETF is too manipulated to approve until BlackRock applies, but double X leverage Bitcoin futures ETF is a good start to start trading on Tuesday." And then John Dean writes, "When you believe an SEC couldn't possibly lose any more credibility, it proves you wrong." Exactly. Moving on from there, the digital asset investor responded to Laura Shin when she writes, interviewing Aaron Kaplan of Prometheum. What should I ask them? And the digital asset investor said, ask about the 50 Chinese engineers working on Prometheum. He forgot to mention to Rep Blaine, which I believe he lied over there. Okay, moving on. Tony Edwards, right? I think we hit a tipping point in institutional adoption for crypto, and that's because he was responding to the Bitcoin Magazine's tweet. Just in, 5.1 trillion French bank Cassis is now officially registered to offer Bitcoin custody services. Okay, moving on. Cowboy Crypto also on that same point. Cassis is a joint venture with BNP Paribas, who happens to be a big client of Ripple acquired Medico. And this is back from May 17 when Ripple acquired Medico. It says, Ripple buys Swiss startup Medico as SEC lawsuit conclusions loom. The deal is expected to bolster Ripple's product suite and give it access to an attractive roster of clients that includes Citi and BNP Paribas. So it's good to see all these connections. Moving on, the digital asset investor again writes, Forbes declares impending 15 trillion quake targeted at XRP and others. It says here, Forbes alerts of a 15 trillion earthquake approaching the crypto market, fueled by BlackRock's interest in the Bitcoin ETF, potentially reshaping XRP. And you know what? The coin market cap is at a little over 1 trillion, and you have 15 trillion of institutional coming in. I can definitely see that happening. Moving on, Jack the Rippler. XRP is going to shock everyone who believes in a high price. And here is a possible God candle that may form. And if this SEC versus Ripple case comes to a conclusion where they win, and by win I mean that XRP is considered to be a non-security in the secondary market, and that's really all we care about, then that's a win. So we get that win combined with this institutional money coming in. I can definitely see a God candle like that forming. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, moving on. Stellar put this thing out. USDC on Stellar is now officially supported by Coinbase. Coinbase's millions of users can now benefit from near instant speeds on USDC deposits and with withdrawals via Stellar, and more easily access the network for real world utility. From remittances and real-time payments to global fiat and crypto on and off ramps, USDC on Stellar Networks delivers real-world utility for both businesses and individuals alike. That is good to see. Okay, moving on. The Block put this thing out. Former CFTC chair alleges SEC acted deliberately in timing of Coinbase lawsuit. And that's no shocker there. I 100% agree. Moving on, MacAttack put this thing out. It says that more than 50% of the Fortune 100 companies report blockchain initiatives Coinbase finds. And of course, the whole world that's the direction where everyone's going. Okay, moving on, Whale Chart put this thing out. Senator Cynthia Loomis said the SEC's recent action against cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase is not the right way to do business in America. And I agree with that. And we need more lawmakers who are pro-crypto. Okay, moving on. Roger Guru put this thing out. Belgium orders Binance to cease crypto services in the country. So I didn't look into that, but it seems like Binance, that they are thought to be a little shady. I still have hope that they're a good, legit company. I hope so. But we're moving on from there. Cameron Winklevoss writes, almost feeling sorry for Gary Gensler. Must get so tired of talking out of both sides of your mouth. Where in 2021, exchanges trading in these crypto assets do not have a regulatory framework, either at the SEC or our sister agency, the CFTC. And then in June of 2023, they know how to register. I mean, unbelievable. And then his brother, Tyler, writes, first pretend that they can come in and register, then sue them, then greenlight the TradeFi firms. Got it? Got it. So he's got his marching orders. Mr. Uber put out, I can't put my finger on it, but there seems to be something that people who claim distributed ledger technology is just mumbo jumbo and magic beans have in common. Maybe they're all over 100 years old. That's the only thing I can see there. Okay, moving on. We're going to end it here on this thread by Linda P. Jones. Shout out to her. She writes, in the early days, Buterin, Tron, and other people appeared at the Ripple office as interns and employees. It now appears they were sent by the Fed and China. The Fed banks knew Ripple would create a level playing field which would take their power and could make them irrelevant. What to do? Quick, let's start Project North Star and create our own crypto ecosystem. Gather the attorney to determine a safe harbor that will give our crypto an advantage and shackle Ripple. How? Well, we could say our crypto is sufficiently decentralized and Ripple's isn't. Great idea. Earlier, Buterin and a group created ETH, gathered investors and raised a fortune in the ICO. Lubin was the front man organizing it for predominantly JP Morgan and their Wall Street and VC buddies. Meanwhile, just to throw everyone off his scent, a certain bank CEO screamed Bitcoin is a fraud while approving the BTC ETF on its investment platform. He appeared to be anti-crypto while developing the bank's own version. The bank bought a piece of Consensus, MetaMask, Infura, and also introduced its own crypto coin, Onyx. Unfortunately, the crypto that competed with Ripple's ETH was slower, costlier, and frankly, substandard technology. Congress and the SEC avoided passing any laws in the US about crypto, so the Wall Street and banking gang can manipulate markets any way they wanted to and make millions. Without laws, anything goes. Price manipulation. Insider trading, collusion, they can get away with all of it. However, they pulled one heist too many. Switzerland is auditing the illegal transfer of Consensus into Consensus Software Inc. See the article, and a fraud will be uncovered, in my opinion. In the meantime, we await the judge's decision and know without a doubt that we hold a superior crypto. And I 100% agree with that. Okay, fam, that's going to do it for today's video. If you found this video to be helpful, would you please smash a like and subscribe? I would really appreciate it, and it doesn't cost you anything. Thank you much in advance. In the words of Snoop Dogg, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Peace out, fam.